Well, with respect to Justin Gaethje and anyone else you want to throw in the mix, this is about as watchable a fighter as we have on the UFC roster, the former interim lightweight champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson is just nasty, from the elbows that he lands on the feet to on the back, the submission ability that he possesses. One of the most diverse strikers in the UFC, and with a college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the Octagon with Ferguson, you know that you have your hands full.
And there's some fighters who just don't like training, right? Frank Mir would always say, I don't like to train. Tony Ferguson loves to train. He'll go 5 or 6 hours hard.
That's great.
And from a work ethic standpoint, few guys are going to be able to match that. Tony Ferguson ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the Octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening, although he spoke no English. He was always listening and paying attention to try to learn how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
I don't believe it. After 5 failed attempts to lock the Octagon door behind Khabib Nurmagomedov and Tony Ferguson tonight, the champion.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, being the undefeated guy, long has been thought to have problems with Tony Ferguson. Tony's style is so unique to MMA. He does so many things that you don't expect. You expect a guy that's as traditional as Khabib to struggle. These guys don't like each other. And this fight will prove who's the best of 2 of the best lightweights from their era.
I need you to scramble!
Khabib's in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
And the front kick is there. Nice job by Ferguson.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, that's a big weapon for him, but the overhand right not there that time. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. Nurmagomedov's got the full mount.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the box.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
30 seconds to go in the round. Side control now. 15 seconds. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Second round, straight ahead. A lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Round 2 is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight.
Oh, big head kick there. Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
He's going to guillotine. By the champ there, sliding back up.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
And the fighters are inverted now on the ground.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your...
Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
2 minutes to go. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Relentless pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Fight.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Ferguson's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Khabib's in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, take a seat for me, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in. All right, here's some water. Ready? Listen. All right. Now you're doing awesome out there. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with the next round. We'll see if he can pick up where he left off. No reason really to change anything when he threw more often than not he was landing.
He was landing over and over again, and that is just a testament of the accuracy and the striking acumen of this fighter.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Fight back.
The hard guard part is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there. And there it is! Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the win by TKO.
Holy.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 40 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.